All right, so welcome. This is the Team Kamen Rider fan panel. We had to put fan in there because Team Kamen Riders, they're actually in Canada right now. So they wanted to be here, but they were up at Fan Expo Canada. But we still work together with them to get something really fun and awesome for everybody here. Right now we have Marcus and Zach, Marcus from Tow Collectibles, handing out some free gifts to everyone in attendance. We thank you guys for coming out today. Please check out Tow Collectibles' booth in the exhibit hall. Spin the wheel, get a free prize. Buy some of their stuff, man. They got some amazing stuff. So yeah, Kamen Rider fan panel. So let's talk about Team Kamen Rider just real quick. Go over a brief history of what Team Kamen Rider is, right? So currently it's a division in Bondi, U.S. Originally it was a group of people from Bluefin Brands that were just trying to help get more Kamen Rider merchandise brought over to North America, the United States, Canada. Because as you guys know, if you're Kamen Rider fans, like we didn't really have a lot of that. As like 3 years ago was still kind of rough. So that was 2019 is when that really first took off. And it started with just a movement as far as getting social media engagement, right? Just getting people to retweet, getting people's interest, running polls, doing some surveys, and that snowballed, right? So where we're at today is because of what everybody in the fan community did online, answering those polls, retweeting things, answering polls on Twitter, whatever it was. And that's just really exciting. So we're going to talk a little bit about some of the stuff that's coming out. There's not a lot of news. We're in a weird period right now where they have announcements coming in October. If anyone is going to New York Comic Con, you are going to have a really fun time. So I'm going to leave it at that. If you're going to New York Comic Con, you will have a fun time. Team Kamen Rider will be officially at New York Comic Con with some really cool stuff going on. So definitely make that trip. Anyone got Crunchyroll? Yeah? Yeah? Anyone watching Futopia?
Yeah! Right. By the way, not that it's a race or anything, Marcus, but I won.
But yes, Futopia, Kamen Rider Double Futopia is streaming currently on Crunchyroll. New episodes, I believe, for paid subscriptions on Sundays when they drop. Sundays at 11. There you go. It's really fun. For those of you who collect the merchandise, there is the Kamen Rider Double Driver, the 1.5 version with the Futopia. So different like little hologram stickers. The voice chips from the voice actors from the anime will be on there. That is releasing, I think, January, February. I don't remember the exact date. A couple other things. Later this year, exact date TBD, Black Sun. All right. So they can announce that's in Japan, that's on Amazon Prime streaming. They can't officially announce yet where it will be here, but it will be here. I believe it is a simulcast, so you will not be waiting extra weeks to see it. It'll be the same time it's in Japan, kind of like Futopia. So that's going to be fun and exciting. But I think we know the reason why everyone's probably here.
We have a guess.
Right?
Was there something happening? Did I miss an email?
I think you might have.
Oh, damn.
You miss it? The big thing, right? The big thing this year, for the first time, we are going to get DX Kamen Rider merchandise close to the same time that it's coming in Japan with Kamen Rider Geats. Right? Right? So Kamen Rider Geats, right? Currently available for pre-order. Go to Tow Collectibles. You can pre-order it today. Right? So the fun part about that is every DX item that they release in Japan, they can release here. The important thing about that, too, it's not that they're making a separate bunch for U.S. release. They're just kind of skimming off the top of what they're producing anyways. So obviously, if that does well and the U.S. allotment sells well, and you sell well, you are. So it's a really good opportunity to really take this to the next level, right? Because what we really want is eventually to get to that point where we're getting simulcast live-action Kamen Rider available around the world. Subtitle is what we really want. That's the last thing we really need. But through the magic of
witchcraft, the magic of witchcraft,
overnight delivery.
Yes, the joy of overnight overseas delivery.
Ladies and gentlemen,
we do have. We did get a special present, specifically for everyone here at Power Morphicon to be able to take a look at. So this is the Deluxe DX Desire Driver with the Zombie Raise Buckle and Buckle Holder set. Also available for pre-order at tocollectibles.com. I'm going to keep saying that a lot. Marcus and Tocollectibles, they help sponsor this this panel today, so please show them a lot of love. So, Marcus, if you don't know, he's over there. He's been handing out free stuff for everybody. So yeah, so you have the belts are available to pre-order right now. You have the Magnum gun is available to pre-order, which I was kind of shocked. I'm not gonna lie. Like, okay, how'd that make it over here? But the figures, yeah, the arrow, the shield, the water, all that stuff is available to pre-order now. It will be here. Keep in mind, it will take about a month, 30 to 45 days to get over here because they got to ship it over here. But it will be at a lower price than if you were to buy it directly from Japan. So there's the caveat for you. But more exciting than that, this is an empty box because oh yeah, we've already opened this and played with this. Don't worry about it. We're
Lucky.
fans too. Did I put that upside down? I actually need to move this because our friend Chris Long from Long's Toys on YouTube is going to do a full demonstration for you guys for everything here. But more importantly than that, when we are done with all this, head over to Tocollectibles. You guys can play with it too. Supervised. It's going to be a supervised visit.
Heavily
It's,
supervised.
You will be like watched like a hawk.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to take everything off first. I'll tell you about the components. Can you guys hear me okay? All right, so we have the main core, the Desire Driver here. You have your core IDs, one for Geats, and we have one for Buffa over there. You have the Magnum raise buckle. You have the Boost raise buckle, Zombie raise buckle, and then, of course, the hammer. So the instructions do not exist. The QR code on the box does nothing. So let's go ahead and turn this on. Can you guys hear that?
Bear with us.
I don't really know where the speaker is on it, to be honest with you. It's very well hidden. So first you go ahead and you pop in the core ID. Is it where? Let's just. I hate the delta. That much. All right, so we have our core in. Go ahead and put in Magnum. Hear that okay? This here. All right, so I'll take it off. I'll try it again. Is that better?
Ooh, that was louder, yeah.
All right, so that's your transformation with just one. Do it again for an attack sound.
Magnum strike.
And then so when he does that, that's when he changes it from the top to so he basically has like a shirt and pants. So he has on the top or on the bottom, depending on how he switches. You can switch it back.
essentially with every single buckle, it's about 10 different modes you can.
I mean, there's a ridiculous amount of
Yeah.
combinations between just combining two different things and then also switching them from top to bottom. So, all right, now we'll go ahead and we'll do the main combination here, which is going to be Magnum Boost.
Get ready for Boost and Magnum. Ready. Fight.
So it says, get ready for Magnum and Boost, ready, fight.
Revolve on. Revolve on.
Then we can do some attack sounds.
Magnum. Boost. Victory.
So that gives you the victory attack.
Boost time. Magnum. Boost. Grand victory.
So anything you pair with Boost, if you do this twice, it's going to give you the standby music. You do it again, and then you get grand victory.
Chris, you've had the luxury of playing with a lot of different belts over the years. Where does this one rank?
This is my absolute new favorite belt. This thing is insane. The LED is beautiful. I mean, when you don't have anything connected, the LED itself is just extremely bright. But when you have it through this kind of like darkened clear plastic, it's amazing. And you guys probably saw as it transforms, it goes around and the red and the green and everything. It's just absolutely beautiful. You want to give me hammer?
We can give you hammer. Let's. Yeah, he's gonna get hammered. Yeah.
I'm going to try and sit down and see if this still works.
Let me ask real quick too, Marcus and Marcos, you guys excited for this? Marcus, you're a big Tokusatsu fan in general. You run, Toku Collectibles. What are your thoughts on this, sir?
I'll be honest, when I first saw the suits, I was just like, that's a little weird and plain. But as with anything Tokusatsu, you kind of got to see it in motion and see like the whole picture. And then as we saw the whole picture, catalogs don't give you the whole thing. Looks amazing. Looks amazing.
Yeah.
The costume is amazing. I think what we're seeing is that the suits are necessarily basic because of what has to come down the line.
Yeah, when they just kind of pop in the core ID, they get that kind of black jumpsuit.
Right.
It really only gives them the helmet. And then all the different combinations here will change their kind of shirt and pants as we go on.
Hey, Chris, can you address real quick? I know we were looking yesterday. Does the belt identify the core ID? We were
As
looking
far
for-
as I can tell, it doesn't. These things do not have any kind of pin system or anything. There's really nothing in here. There's a button that gets depressed when you put this in, which is what makes it do the entry sound. It's kind of, I'm assuming entry is like them entering the game or whatever
Right.
this is supposed to be. But I was looking at this, so we have the Buffa one here as well. And there's really nothing on the back that makes them stand out from one another. So, I mean, I guess it's just an aesthetic thing, one for all the different riders that are going to be on the show.
Keep in mind, we did get this early, right? This item does not technically release till next week. So the QR code takes you to nowhere because the instructions aren't out yet.
The page
So-
does not load.
Yeah, so yeah, there could be something we just don't know because we don't have the instructions.
So now we have these tiny ones. And as far as I know, and you could probably know a little bit more about this, Marcus, the DX versions of these, the Candy Toy, the Gashapon, they're all going to be pretty much exactly the same.
Right. I don't have confirmation on the Gashapon yet because we don't have details on them. We know there's something coming, but we don't know what it is.
Okay.
But the candy and the DX will be functional.
Yeah, there's really not much to them. I mean, they don't have electronics or anything in them. As you can see, they're pretty tiny. And they just kind of have a little button, like you just kind of slide this down. So if I pop this on, So it says armed hammer, ready fight, and as you can see, there's no piece of plastic covering this, so the LED is insanely bright because it's just kind of, exposed there. Now you can do different combinations. With Magnum Boost, that's kind of like, it's almost kind of like build in a way where it's like a best match. That's his main form, so you have the ability to attach both things, and then you crank both sides, and it goes through the full transformation. When you kind of mix and match random stuff, you only have to activate the one side. So if I go ahead and do hammer and Magnum, so it'll say the name of both of them, and it doesn't really go through like a full transformation because they're just kind of like, a hodgepodge of the two. So we get the one victory attack. We don't get the grand victory because that's only when you pair something with boost. So even if I would do the same thing over here, and you can mix and match any of these. So you can do Magnum Boost, you can do just Boost on its own, just Magnum on its own, just Hammer on its own. We'll get to Zombie in a moment. Whatever two you can slap on here. I mean, I think there's something like 10 or 15 combinations. This is just the first starter box. So this year is going to be crazy, and I'm really excited for it.
So we're going to do the zombie raise buckle, and if I'm not mistaken, I think this might be one of the first times this is in action
Anywhere?
ever, to be honest with you. So
Then let's do it.
you want to change Buffa?
I can do Buffa first. I think we've seen in scans that Geats is going to use it as well. It makes some really disgusting sounds at the end, which I kind of really love. I'm going to do it again just because you got to really listen for those sounds at the end.
It's so wet.
Right. It's like something gurgling.
Yeah.
I get the impression Buffa is the anti-hero of the season.
No, I mean, we could try Hammer with this. So like I said, you can do any kind of combinations with this. But let's try with Geats. mean, I'll just play with this all day.
No, I'm definitely excited for the Geats merchandise. Are you guys excited to get your hands on this?
All right, I'll do one for the crowd over here.
So Chris has been the most intimate with this thing because he had it all night last night. But which
Don't read into
of
that.
these raised buckles would you say is your favorite?
They're all really great. I really like Boost because you get the extra sound effects. You get the boost time and the grand victory
And
and
the
everything.
vroom vroom, right?
Oh, of course. I mean, Magnum, they're all great. I mean, I'll be honest. This is the redheaded stepchild right now because everything else is, a deluxe one or whatever they're calling them. But these are obviously more intricate. I mean, this has its place, and these are going to be, I feel like these are going to be the ones that you see a lot of because they're going to be easy to pop out there. But, these are the kind of more intricate ones, which are just a ton of fun. I love it.
We did have a couple of little things that we're going to give away here too.
Yeah,
It's not a desire to
Temper
ever
your
get-
expectations. We don't have a
Although
driver
I-
to give away.
I will say, so we will have a giveaway in the near future for a desired driver. It can't be this one, unfortunately. But we will have one that, but details TBD. Again, just so you guys know, like how last minute it was, like this getting here, it was 8:30 last night, I think, when we finally got this. There's a
pulled up with
typhoon
a case
overseas.
that was like
and-
handcuffed to his hand, and we had to open it. No,
No, it was there was a typhoon overseas because this got shipped straight from China, like the factory to here. So give some mad props to Team Kamen Rider, at Bandai for making this happen.
absolutely. Can I tell them about my review? So I did get to film a review of this last night. It will go up on my YouTube channel. I have to kind of wait until it comes out in Japan to post it, but I'm hoping about a week from today, so probably like next Friday afternoon sometime. So definitely look for that. It's going to be youtube.com/longstoys, and I do a full review of all of this stuff. Thank you.
So I want to get the other panelists involved here a little bit too, because it's just kind of Chris and I have kind of been the only two to really kind of play around this thing. So Marcus
pass it
Marcus
down?
over here.
Hey,
Should I pass it down for him to play?
Yeah,
with?
go ahead. So
Drink it in.
You need like white gloves or something.
I feel like a
right,
little
it's
kid.
kind of weird to be like handing toys around right now. In the way the world is today, but. Marcos, what are your thoughts as you're
So I might know a little bit about Kamen Rider. So whenever I make a video about Kamen Rider Geats in like 10 years, I will say that this looks really cool. The suit looks really cool. The sound's really cool. I don't know how to do this. I just saw you do it.
Yeah, you just
Okay,
saw it.
okay.
There you go.
Oh my gosh.
It's addictive. Be careful. Yeah, the LEDs are insane.
It's just so surreal being able to hold this. Like, what the? Okay, first off, this looks really, really cool. Like, it just. Is it too early to say this is probably my favorite belt too? Like,
I'm telling you, it's like you have it for 10 minutes and it's addictive.
oh my goodness. So
There's so much you're going to be able to do with this thing by the end.
Okay, so I approve of this. This is really cool.
All right, we got its approval. He's in.
Marcus Satsu approved.
That's right, stamp.
That'll be on
Oh, yeah.
that'll be on all the U.S. release
Here you
boxes.
go.
Do you want to play with it, Marcus?
You, no, I was gonna say you do so much with the history. What would you say that are you seeing inspired there?
Oh, geez. Is it supposed to be like that?
Yeah, you got to. There you go.
Okay. I'm gonna turn this off.
That's fine.
Okay, so I see a lot of inspiration from Ichigo because of the circular here and like the typhoon belt, you know, the spins of wheels and stuff. But you might not know this, but in Kamen Rider Kuga, when he has one of his form changes, he holds an actual gun. So I see Magnum being an inspiration with an actual gun. And Boost, I see like Axel, Kamen Rider Axel colors, you know,
sure.
accents. I think it's really shiny. It's really pretty. In person, it looks really pretty. So, and it pops open like this. Wow. Oh my gosh. I want to take this.
I remind you we have
No, it's mine.
I mean, I don't even know what else to say. It's just really cool. Like it even feels.
Yeah.
Okay, actually, I like to compare like. Oh yeah, it's good. Looks cool too. All right, cool. I hope my friend's taking a picture of this so I can. Cool. Oh, thank you. Oh wait. Oh, actually, Chris.
Just like henshin. Like I mean, everyone's
Yeah,
gonna have a
like-
henshin in this show, right? Like,
So I didn't hear you say henshin. So I don't even know how he does it in the show. But he goes like this, right? Henshin.
Boom, boom. Nice sound. I love it. Good job.
yeah, I don't really have much more to say than everyone else did. I mean, you fondled it much more than we did.
Well, Marcus, let me ask you this: what can people order from Toe Collectibles? Are you planning to carry everything, even the Japanese stuff that doesn't come, like the Gashapon and stuff like that?
Yeah. So I don't want to, obviously this is a fan panel, so I don't want to speak for Team Kamen Rider, but I know that they've been working to get everything. Hello. I know that they've been working to get everything that they can for the line. That everyone knows, like there's been years, like can we get this simultaneously with Japan? And so this is the year that, fingers crossed, it's looking really good that this will be, like as close to simultaneous as we'll get. But we'll carry everything they're carrying. We're going to have the what's essentially the Change Heroes line. I forget. Do you remember what the name of it is offhand? I think. Is it like
Revolve
Yeah.
Hero, I
yes,
think.
Revolve Heroes. Every year they're going to be. So we'll have the Revolve Heroes. Bandai USA will be bringing that in. The finals they'll be bringing in. We haven't gotten confirmation on the Candy toys yet, so we only have the Japanese release of the Candy toys. But from everything we're understanding, the Candy toys are basically going to be what you see in those DX sets. Like you have a hammer. There's the shield, water,
Arrow.
Yeah, I think
Arrow.
the first four is arrow, shield, water, and hammer. And I think there's one they're holding back. I think there's one right now that's like shrouded in mystery because they haven't announced it yet.
So the first SG set, the Candy set, will have those. So if you don't get the DX,
Yeah, and they should be functionally similar.
yeah. But as far as I know, Team Kamen Rider is going to bring in as much as they can so that we can have like a domestic release for everything. Again, off the top of my head, I don't think of Gashapon Candy that we won't,
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
have. But
Could you imagine a day when we could walk into like a 7-Eleven over here and buy Shakugan toys?
well, I know like in LA, there's a lot of like mom and pop shops.
Yeah,
that
that's
have,
true,
like,
yeah,
the
like in-
candy you get your mini plot and everything like that. So we don't get that on the East Coast.
No, I was just saying, I'm looking for nationwide.
we don't get it. Yeah. So I'm kind of excited about this. I kind of want to see what the show's like. I know early reports were like they were taking
Oh, yeah, you can change the orientation of it.
inspiration from Squid Game.
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
like
yeah.
That whole thing, everyone's going.
It's just crazy to think of.
I know,
that.
right? That Squid
Fortnite.
Game.
Squid
right?
Game, I
Like-
should make a children's show about this.
So yeah, I'm interested to see what we get with the desired Grand Prix. It's always weird, like when this starts happening, we start getting leaks of information about the next rider, and you're still enjoying the crap out of the current rider, and it's like you almost feel like you're cheating, like it's because like I'm liking what I'm seeing right now. I don't want to like switch over. I want to, but like let me enjoy what we got.
Yeah,
right
let me
now.
finish out
So,
Levi's first.
Yeah. So,
Did you guys like Kamen Rider Revice?
It's always hard when I start reviewing a new line. I always want to call it like, hey, look, it's the Desire Driver from Kamen Rider Reba. Nope,
Yeah.
got to redo that. That's not correct. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Okay, can I at
Oh,
least hold
dear.
the hammer?
Yeah, Oh, also, these are the little buckle holders that come with. So basically, this is a set of everything. So it has everything that would be in the normal Desire driver set, as well as Zombie Rise buckle and Rise buckle holder sets. You can either buy them separately or together. So they have these little Rise. I keep calling it Rise buckles. Raise.
Yeah.
I don't know why. So they have these raise holders, which basically you just slot the belt through, and then you can just go ahead and pop these on. Chris has. You can also kind of hold this down, and it kind of changes. So like if you want it at like a 45-degree angle, if you want it straight up, the Magnum gun will also be able to slide on this as well, so you can actually have the gun at his hip.
I didn't know they spun until about 30 seconds. We're still learning this again because the instructions aren't uploaded.
There are no. Do we want to do? I have these Gashapon balls I can throw at people. Do we want to ask questions or have people ask us?
Yeah, I
questions?
was gonna say if you guys questions, I can't.
Go for it, man. Oh. I mean, I could throw you one.
Oh, heads up. This is going to end badly. Oh.
Oh.
I apologize. It's dark.
Hope your insurance is paid up.
All right, I'll come around.
Yeah, maybe that's safer. You'll all get your hands on Chris's balls soon, okay? His Gashapon balls, let me be clear.
I didn't sign on
Before I get in trouble. Yeah. We had a question. Great. Another question over here, sir. Ooh. Favorite secondary rider driver for all of us, yeah. I'm gonna go with base form cross because man, I love dragons and that is just a cool suit.
Secondary rider driver. Got to be given out. Got to do both of them first. Yeah. I always liked the Genesis driver.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's really basic.
That's
It's
a
just,
good one.
You just did it, but I thought it was just pretty, and I like the little fills up the cup with soda or what. I just
Soda.
stupid but fun.
Kamen Rider Zoronos has a pretty cool driver. He also has a CSM belt, so really cool. It's green. He's a cool character. Dano's a cool season. This is really cool too. I've been playing with this for like the past like couple minutes.
The
Like-
hand comes out and.
You guys know that like the Kamen Rider Forza switches, like they're kind of fun to just play with. Like this is really fun to just push. And this key thing's cool. I actually really want. I
Well,
never
you can
really.
pre-order
Like,
a collectible.
I don't really like buy Toka toys that often anymore, but like this, I want one like really bad.
It's infectious, I'm telling you. All right, any other questions? Can't. Okay, go ahead. Ooh,
Oh.
and
Forza.
dime.
That one's easy.
First one to watch.
Okay, so the easiest suggestion if you want to get into Kamen Rider, watch whatever looks cool to you. That's pretty much it.
That's true.
If Honestly, you can just show them a lineup of Kamen Riders and pick like, I don't know, Double looks cool, XH Pink, he looks cool, and you can just start
So
there.
you can go to Tokushoutsu currently, and you can watch 01, you can watch Ryuki, you can watch
Kuga. Kuga.
Kuga.
Yeah.
You can buy 01 on Blu-ray. So you can pre-order Kuga on Blu-ray. There's lots of stuff, and they might have more stuff coming. You don't know. So those are obviously good options, especially 01's going since we're in the Reiwa era now.
Yeah.
And they're all
01
really
is,
good.
is a fan favorite for a lot of people. It's a good way to get into this universe. You can hopefully, with merchandise being here almost simultaneously, that will open more doors to get things here faster on the show front.
Or Blu-ray.
Indeed.
For Geats, they all die. In episode 2. End of show.
Shortest series ever. I think it's going to be a very heavy merchandise season. I think if you are
For a
hoping
change.
for
He said
something nice and
outlandish, not
cheap, I
obvious.
think we'll be in trouble. I think we're going to have a lot of belts, a lot of raised buckles, a lot of accessories. I mean, because we've already seen how many riders just in the first episode hasn't even premiered in Japan. We've already seen like 8 riders. It's you have a panda and a polar bear. I mean, that's my favorite part actually. But yeah.
Yeah, I think it's going to be nuts. I probably.
Stay tuned.
I mean, the shirts we already got have been fantastic. I had one on 2 days ago or so. I had a Forza one. But yeah, I think if you guys keep buying it, I would think they would continue.
Yeah, there's an official Amazon storefront for Bandai US that has a lot of shirts. And I've seen people here at Power Morphicon wearing the shirts, so you get a chance. They're actually good quality shirts.
Yeah, they're
I think we
really
all
great
own at least
shirts. I
one.
mean, they have that like Heisei run of the 20 that are all kind of uniform, and then they've seen a lot of Revice ones that have been great. So yeah, get on Amazon, buy them. I don't think it'll be simultaneous.
I have no idea. It's just going to be speculation on our part on that one. I would love for them to do it. That'd be fantastic. The best way to get the noise out there is obviously on social media, and be positive on social media. Don't be angry. This sucks. Boo. Like be positive. Be like, hey, I love this. I want to watch it. I love this. I want to watch it. I want to see it. Because eventually they can't ignore the positivity and the noise that comes. I mean, everything you're seeing right now is because you guys made noise, right? On social media, answered surveys at conventions. That's why all this exists right now. Keep making that noise. They can't ignore it forever.
And of course, support the official releases.
Yes.
Even then, when you do start getting it, support the official release. So that's why, like Futopia is so important to watch that as it comes out and get those numbers and stuff on the streaming app so they can see, okay, yeah, they do want to watch it. And hey, can we just say too that Futopia is a great argument to say that Kamen Rider can expand outside of live action. Like I think it works pretty well in my
Been
opinion
great
as
so far.
an anime form. Not to say that should take the place, but it does expand it into different realms, and you get more eyeballs on it, right? Because
Absolutely. What's up, man? I say Geats because he'll be in the whole show. He'll get the most toys.
Kamen Rider Dapan's pretty cool. He's a panda, and I like bears.
You can't go wrong with a panda.
I was gonna pick the same answer as Marcos, just because my kid loves panda bears. So
One of you can be the polar bear.
no, we'll fight.
Oh, you're gonna fight? All right.
We'll fight for the buckle.
What's the one? I can't remember his name right now off the top of my head. He was a salaryman. I'm getting strong Kagami vibes from. Tycoon, thank you. Yes, I'd go with him.
Sounds. Over here.
Oh boy.
Who's got the best hair? Wow.
Ooh.
Is it weird? I already have an answer for
No,
this.
do it. You got it.
Go.
Shinji Kito from Kamen Rider Ryuki. His hair is really fluffy, and I can't help but notice it like flowing in the wind every time he's on screen.
Maybe guy. Blonde, you know?
The bleach blonde hair.
Yeah. I mean, he's a god and he chose that color. He can have it any color he wants.
So I'm a big fan of Captain Marvelous, who, Ryo Tosawa is here this weekend. And I like that Kaito, Kamen Rider Baron, has a very similar hairstyle.
That's true.
So I'll just pick the safe answer.
But the best part about Baron is he doesn't care if you like his hair. That's just how he is.
Yeah.
He's like, that's my hair. Just deal with it. Sure. Favorite rider? Don't make me pick between my children. That's terrible.
Yeah, that's hard, man.
Does anyone have one locked and loaded already?
Well, I always say my top 3 are always tied between Gaim, Drive, and Build. Like,
It's a solid trio.
those are my children. I cannot pick. They are all number 1 in my heart.
I'm very close. Mine would be Gaim, Build, and Forza.
Yeah, I mean, everyone says Gaim, but there's a reason for it. Build was solid. I liked X8 a lot. Drive is good. Revice has been a lot of fun. 0-1. They're too good. Don't make me choose.
Pretty sure everyone's gonna agree on Build and Gaim. Like obviously those are like some of the best of the best. So I don't know. It's been going back and forth between like Amazons and Hibiki for me. If you guys please watch both of them, they're really good. I love Amazons and Hibiki. Their stories are so powerful. They're so good. I think all of us can relate in one way or another. Not the weird Amazon stuff, but everything else. Cool. But yeah, Build. I'll say Build.
Yeah, I mean, double and O's too.
Yeah.
So just like Friends.
I watched Spies twice, and I'm trying to remember like all their names. Kaito's pretty cool. Is his name Kaito? The snake Orphanok. Yeah, he's so cool. I love him. He's great, and I wish I could have his beard mustache combo. Would I look good as a blonde? Probably not. I'll just say not.
Any other questions?
So we got like 10 minutes left. So if you want, we'll put this down if you guys want to take pictures of it or whatever up close. And then a little bit after the panel, this will be at Toe Collectibles. And either one of us or someone at Toe Collectibles will be there with you so you can try it out. Just real quick and real fast. So obviously, number one, let's give it up real quick for everyone here at Power Morphicon, for Scott and everyone making the show possible this year, right? It's good to be back with everybody, right? So thank you to them. The panel that's going to be following us is the MMPR Toys and Toy Wizards panel. So Bruno, Mia, and Scott will be here. I believe they have an announcement, so that'll be something to stick around for. As for everything here, so again, we're honorary members today of Team Kamen Rider, but you can follow them at Team, what is it, Team Rider US? Team Rider US on social. Obviously, Toe Collectibles helped sponsor this panel today, so you can find them on Twitter. Their Twitter's at Toe Collector, but Toe Collectibles is their website. They are here again in the exhibit hall. Spin a wheel, win a prize. This will be on display in a little bit. I don't have an exact time yet, but we'll have it on display over there for you guys to come try it. Not just display, but you can actually put your hands on it, spin it, give it a whirl, see if you guys want to play with it or not. If you want to purchase it, please consider it. We'll have this with it as well. Any questions you have, we can answer as well. But aside from that, thank you all so much for coming to the panel today. Thank you for supporting Kamen Rider here in North America. Hopefully this can turn into a worldwide thing. That is something that we obviously hope, dream, and wish for, and we'll do everything on our part too. You guys, anything else you'd like to add?
Buy more Kamen Rider toys. I don't know.
I think it's really surreal to have like all these Kamen Rider fans here, especially with all the Team Kamen Rider meetups and stuff. Like I see the cosplays out here. I see that Kamen Rider 5's phone case over there. It's really cool. So thank you guys so much for supporting the official releases. Thank you guys so much for like watching all of it. Thank you for being out here to show that we do want more Kamen Rider. So. And thank you, especially for Team Kamen Rider, for having that out here. Like, it's so cool. I really want it. I'm telling you, I want it so bad.
If you didn't get a free thing as you came in, or if they didn't catch you as you guys were here, we'll have the box up here too. You come up and as you take a look at this, grab another item here from Toe Collectibles. There is a coupon on there for $10 off a $50 purchase on their website. So that's huge, right? You use it to buy some Geats merchandise.
It's 20% off.
Yeah.
Well, if you buy something.
All right. Well, thank you guys. We're gonna
Thank you
set this
guys.
up front real quick.